Hey guys, it's Happy Dupes Gaming and welcome back to the second episode of Pokemon Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke with level 10, level boosted by 10%. Yeah, so last episode had some audio issues which will be fixed maybe this episode. If not, then maybe I'll delay the next few episodes for a better way of recording the audio. Anyways, so let's have a look at the team again. First, you have Jasmine the Fluffy with color change, which is not a great ability because it removes the stab. It's got Thundershock, Shockwave, and Spit Up. Next is Metapod with Static, and it's got only Signal Beam. Next is a starter which is a carry for now. It's got Rain Dish, decent ability. With Will-O-Wisp, Sacred Fire, Ember, and Fire Punch. Next is Ghastly, Anna, Runaway, and just Smog and Poison Tail. The Runaway can be good for training. Actually, I'm going to train Jasmine for now. So, let's speed up a bit. And we got this trainer here, which was a Corsola which almost ended our lock in the first episode itself. Luckily, that didn't happen. And a violent got the Politoad. Politoad is an interesting Pokemon. It doesn't look like it'll be a strong Pokemon, but it's quite strong, as you can see there. I think it will be able to take it out. However, Water Pulse will be not effective now. And there's some good XP, I think, for Jasmine. So to get this Ampharos really quick, I think 2 levels are great. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm not taking much risk in this level. Yes, the first one I want to do. I want to win it, obviously. So, reduce the leveling. So yeah, I'm healing after almost every battle. Let me check if I have healing. I have 2 potions, so I think I should get some more. I think this person gives an item. I don't know. Let's see. Yes. So we got a free potion there, and I'm going to buy some more potions more. So yeah. Oh, we don't have any. That's the problem with the starting of the game, that we don't get much money. So let's battle the next trainer. And I think I'll buy some items at Petalburg. So, this can be a bit of an issue. I'll go to Beast Fury. If it has Earthquake, then it's a problem, I think. But it's level 4, so I don't think we'll be able to do it. So just go for Sacred Fire. And that one shot. That's the power of Typhlosion. And Flash is leveling up quite quickly. And Sunny Day can be useful in tough situations, but it has got Rain Dish. I don't think it affects, so for now I can get rid of Ember. Oh, I should have not have done that. Ember would be good to lowering the... No, actually I've got Will-O-Wisp, so it's fine. Okay, Squillawa. Well, I should have switched there, but okay. Just Fire Punch it. And hit one shot. So basically, Typhlosion is really doing great, and I think I should level up others also. I think we'll might reach the first gym corner. I don't remember actually the entire situation. I think Jasmine can take down Antediasa. Shockwave is a powerful Crush Curse. So I think I'll switch now. Should have gone to Anna, but it has actually Ghost move, so maybe if it had poison move, then Fire Punch and that will kill. Once pass, I'll just go to Jasmine and switch back again to these two. So yeah, I think split up heals after swallow. I'm not quite sure. And the critical hit then really killed it. It is Thunder. That's great. Thunder had a very start is great and I plucked some berries. I think Gen 3 was the first generation to include berries. So yeah, the viewers, if any suggestions you all have, you can give me. Because I'm quite new and editing related stuff, I still have to learn. I missed an item or an item from the items are randomized too. And I think the thunder should kill this thunder has a chance to miss and shockwave doesn't, so that kind of balances things out quite nicely. Definitely really gaining some good level and sustain Pidgeot will not be able to do much. I don't think I need to push on much actually. Shockwave will kill the super effective. That's right. That's why I love over this. Almost another level game. I think the level curve for Flaffy is quite low. And there's an item and a Master Ball. So SP is very not very great. What does it do? Berries poisoning defrost and orange berry can be useful anytime. Actually orange berry is useful for speed modes when people complete the game in 2 to 3 hours. It's quite insane. So team's looking quite good. Jasmine is almost caught up to Typhlosion. So I think I'll level up Metapod and evolve it to a Butterfree. So I don't think we can go out yet. Yes, I'm not a rookie trainer. I've played this game many times. Actually, I'm playing Gen 3 after a very long time, so it's quite happy to come back to this game. And that's our dad. The first time we have had a dad in a Pokemon game. And our rival is also there. It'll be quite insane if he actually catches a super powerful Pokemon. But I don't think he'll have it and the entire time. I don't remember if I've enabled the fact that the rival can carry the Pokemon throughout the game. So Norway finds the Rod and doesn't it just find it all this time too. So I think these static mons related to the story aren't randomized. And it just has the karate chop it. It is hilarious. I think the game would freeze if he didn't manage to capture it or there was something insane happening. So Wally caught his Rolls, which I don't most probably won't be a Rolls. But actually I would love a Gardevoir at this point. After I don't people usually prefer Alakazam more than Gardevoir, but I think Gardevoir is quite strong, especially in Gen 6 since it's Fairy type and has got a Mega. And Pixelate Hyper Voice is one of the best attacking moves for Gardevoir. I didn't quite read the dialogue there. I think we have to go there. So it's a new route, obviously. Let's go to Mars first. And oh, I will run just one question. Yes, 7. I also won't use the potion that I I think Will-O-Wisp is the best way to catch Pokemon theory. I don't think I can burn this. Magmar is a great Pokemon to have, but already I have a fire type, so it doesn't affect, right? So yeah. Oh, Heat Wave. At this point, Ember would have been useful. I don't think I can go for Fire Punch, so I'll go for Ball first. Oops. Didn't even shake. It's got some great moves, so I can't go out to any other Pokemon, I think. Maybe Jasmine can take a hit. Yes, it can. And it's got color change, so that's enough. Thundershock should not kill. Okay. So, I would have preferred if it got paralyzed, but it's for the best. I won't waste much balls on this. Maybe a couple more. And the priming ball. I think Magmar is quite difficult to catch. We will go for another ball and then just we'll have to run. Not run, I'll kill it for the experience. Okay, last ball for this. And it stayed, so Magmar is got some great moves already. So nickname for this Magmar, as I told in the episode 1, I'm not great with nicknames. Just name it Kyle. Just check its stats. It's holding something. Raspberry, so it will be quite insane if that raspberry actually helps it. It actually has water well which prevents burns, and I don't think fire types can get burned anyway, so that's quite useless ability. And it's got Sacred Fire as well. Heat along with heat with lock on. Lock on is quite good, so I'm gonna keep this one actually and give it some low accuracy move so that using lock on you can maybe get guillotine or sheer hold somehow, and it can still one shot the Pokemon directly. So while we are training up Jive, and once we get the experience here, it would be quite easier for us to train. So I think I'll just train up Metapod for now. Slider. Slider won't give us much experience. Okay. Let's go for the Thunder. And it missed obviously. Slider has got some good moves. That's quite funny, it's got the side type move. Okay, that's not good. Yes, that's good. Maybe one shot. Obviously, this is my first game, so I have many memories with it, but I think Hard Gold and Soul Silver have got to be the best Pokemon games of which I have played. I've not played Gen 6 or Gen 7, but I don't think I've seen the gameplay and I don't think it's quite great. As for Sapphire, Omega Ruby might be that good. Metapod just took down the Diglett, so that's quite a interesting play. Another encounter. Okay, this is a rich guy, I think. Rich boy. He gives quite a lot of money so he can buy some Pokeballs. Birds didn't do much and Signal Beam will quite. So Metapod, which quite unexpectedly is tackling quite a few Pokemon till now, and I'll get good experience from this. So I think I'll just buy some Pokeballs since that's an Aerialus would have been good. I think I should go to this theory. Sorry, I've been mistapping a lot in this game. Most Pokemon have quite good moves in the start. So maybe I should have not randomized the level up moveset. But that gives it another risky and difficult, makes it more difficult, makes the game more difficult. So yeah, I hope Sword and Shield are amazing games. Again, it's on Switch and there's nothing I can do about it because honestly I can't afford to do a Switch or anything. No, I want more than one Pokeball. I think I'll buy 7. Couldn't buy 10 to get a free Kalia ball and a potion as well. So usually I see the PokeTube to play like I follow Original 151 and United Gamer. They they play the Nuzlocke with only one Pokemon and they are quite unable to they are unable to capture their encounters early on. So we have been quite lucky. I learned Mega Horn. That will be the go-to move for now. I don't think Mega Horn does any impulse damage. So again I think I'll go to that position for burning the Pokemon. And I'm not really sure about Gassy if I'll try it instead. I think he has 6 months. Yes, he has 6 months. And he's transformation of a round. So good at it. I'm actually not fighting with a Metapod. Although that would have been great experience. Slack off. Metapod can take it down easily. So Metapod with randomized movesets is actually quite useful. Otherwise it only gets hardened like Cascun and Silpun. Let's go for Mega Horn. Ooh, it couldn't kill and this is a rain boosted. Bubble Beam didn't do much. So Blackout goes down, not much experience. Transform, Stain. Will it change form? Ooh, that could have been bad. Headbutt, Signal Beam should kill it. So I've got quite a good moveset in all Pokemon. Is the plural of Pokemons? I don't think so. Spinarak will be difficult to take down. Signal Beam. Okay. I think I'll switch now. I think if it would have if Spinarak would itself have Mega Horn, then that could have been quite dangerous. We would have lost the. And you can see Rain Dish coming into play for the first time. This doesn't even really do much in this situation since these are weaker more than Typhus is already quite strong. But it's a big and be gone. Another thing that we have to worry about is seeing the Dragon time is Dragon Rage, and it would be quite funny if it actually went for Dragon Rage there. So Dragon Rage does fixed 40 damage, and as you can see Jasmine has only 35 HP, so it would have gone down straight away. Luckily it has only Mud Shot. So yeah, Dragon Rage is quite risky. So level 3 Dragon was actually quite annoying. But we take it out. Jasmine gains a level and Jazz gains a level. Swimish, Jazz will be able to take it down. So I guess heal just to be safe. Don't want any mistakes. Little Arm would have not killed anyway, but it's better safe to be sorry. Actually. Sina is quite annoying early on game. I think I still have Typhlosion in front, yes. So our encounter for this area is Zigzagoon. I'm not really excited about this, but it's another one maybe can be useful, especially with randomized moveset and camouflage turning the grass right. So you never know. The Pokemon which you rarely use can become your favorite in a tough situation. And I don't know why this Zigzagoon is not staying in the first ball. And I record it now. So I was almost not going to give it a nickname, but it's a dog, so I think we should give it a dog name, maybe Timmy. I do not own a dog, but I would love to. But actually, I kind of prefer cats. I don't know why. I find them cuter. So we have got a full team of 6, and Timmy's ability is Limber, which prevents paralysis. That's quite funny because Metapod has got static, which causes paralysis, and Mixable prevents it. So let's put Jive in front again. Let's get it to a Butterfree already. And that's some metal powder. I think I can sell that for good money. So let's go back to Petalburg for now. And so I'm quite not playing this Sapphire after a long time, as I said. And I'm in college now, so I don't really get much time to play it. And so I played Sapphire when I was smaller, and then kind of my ties with Pokemon were not for much long time. I came back to Oldale for some reason. I was not concentrating. So yeah, I have not been after Sapphire. There was I almost like left playing Pokemon. Then another friend gave me Pokemon Pearl, which became my absolute favorite game. Gen 4 is absolutely amazing. Even just Pearl and Diamond and Pearl are amazing in itself, but Platinum is so much better than them. So Gen 4 will probably be the next gameplay randomizer but maybe a 20% level boost if this goes Sapphire I'm able to beat easily. So yeah, so I think what should we do? Where are we? Kind of lost track there. And one day I will, when I eventually, if I do, okay, that's bad. It's not very effective. I mean, it's super effective on that person as well, so I'm not taking a risk. I'll just go with the shockwave. And so when I do get some more subscribers, maybe I'll have enough confidence to hold a live stream and play Pokemon there, because I've seen lots of live streams like Sleeplocks, which United Gamer does, Unreachable 151 does, which they are simply amazing content creators, and they have inspired me for creating Armaldo would have been a great first one to have here, and which I would not be able to do much to it. So basically I have trained up 3 main mons, and the other 3 I will train up soon. Not sure about the Gatsby, because I've been able to way for it to evolve. Meganium would also have been great, could have type solution and Meganium, although Meganium it has sleep powder, and Meganium is my least favorite of all starters across all generation actually. I just didn't find its stats or level of moveset that amazing. So here we go into some story stuff. Not a not a one to be found. I don't think that's in good English. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. I was going to end the tree, but at broad and little bird. Whatever they do, I got sick of it. So here I am. You, Devil Researcher. Hand over this paper. So it's Team Aqua which wants the entire world to be water for some reason. And I don't, that has really nothing, that basically kills 90% of the Pokemon. What the hell are you doing? Okay, that's level 10, so that's kind of scary. And you got a crit. Okay. That is, let's go for a Megagon. Megagon should, okay. We outspeed, so I think, yeah, we outspeed, so that will kill. It's quite scary, honestly. And we got guys up to level 10. So yeah, now it's horrible. So we have a Butterfree which is 10 times better than the Metapod. And Metapod was already quite useful. It's a mirror move, so not a bad move to learn. And Butterfree learns all the powders at once, like Sleep Powder, Poison Powder and Stun Spore. So that will be randomized to 3 random moves to be learned. So that will be interesting. Got a great ball. This guy is kind of quite useful. Runs out great balls. And let's see its summary. It's got Flash Fire, which is amazing. It's got the weakness to fire, and it's got Flash Fire, it means it's quite basically immune to it. Quite good special attack. And I don't know about bug, I think it's physical. Same moves. Flying move it got, which is quite interesting. So I think we will train up. We should train up. I guess Timmy will be useful in the end, I guess. So if you took the bug Pokemon too, you get instantly popular. I don't think so. You get popular for the wrong reasons, bro. Everyone will be creeped out of the bug which you have. So I was saying, live streams are great. You get to interact with a lot of people you don't know. Many people come and hang out actually for entertainment, and I've seen many people who are having some problems and they just come to this live stream hosted by them. That's a hope. And I guess I can take it down. Oh, that could have been very bad. I go to Jasmine, although that's still risky. Luckily it missed, and I'll just go for Shockwave. And Hose quite, oh, it's changed. Okay, it's quite. There was a speed tag actually. Or does it have another boost? Let's go for Shockwave, and that'll kill. The holes everywhere, and they're quite scary. They got Hyper Fangs. Almost killed my Zigzag in there. And Pink Scarf. So actually I forgot to sell this. I'll go to the mart immediately. Oddish. I'll just go out to Typhlosion now. Safe to go, and let's go Frenzy Plant. I love this. Actually I love this randomized. You never know which Pokemon will have which move, and it kind of makes everything tougher and tougher if it's the insane moves on the opposing Pokemon, but it makes it easier if our Pokemon have got good attacks. So I hope Hope that the audio in this is quite good, although I'm stuttering a bit. I'm just starting. So this is not a new area actually. It's a continuation of the earlier area. Like as you can see, magmas are here, and we just got a magma. I'll heal team at Rustboro for lock on. Luckily, as you know, it doesn't have any one-hit KO moves. Otherwise, that would be very very bad. Hopefully, Timmy learns some good moves. Antidote is useful. Again, I'll go out to Zide. And it's good that we have 3 high-level mobs already. And mirror move on Jive can be useful if suppose Pokemon has a move called such as Toxic or anything. I don't know what we get here. Critical. I already know. They say they'll tell us about berries, but they are actually talking about flowers. And Galmapel I don't think does anything in this generation. So I'll just leave this place. And I think there's a double battle up, so that'll be good experience for Jasmine and okay, there's a battle here. Clamfall hopefully doesn't has drought, which actually helped me. Sacrifice should one-shot this. It does. Clamfall having drought was hilarious. And basically weakened itself with its ability. Which is the fun part of the randomizers as well. A Slaking with huge power, it will be just much more powerful than even a legendary. And Azumar has Rain Dish, which helps me since I have Rain Dish. So kind of weather is on our side, drought helps us and Rain Dish helps us. I won't change. Shumi's got Rain Dish as well, so that's nice. And training up Typhlosion a little bit more just because I don't really know what's the level in the upcoming gym. So this is the generation which introduced double battles, and on Pokemon Showdown, which is the online battle simulator, and that's of Shedinja. I think I'll just Willow Wisp it. Makes it easier, and I should heal Jasmine. Okay, there's a potion there. I think Pink Cup is. We got these random items which will sell for a lot, so we get a. Luckily, just went for Sing. Reflect, and I'm shedding the will die this turn. Which is quite sad for me. Level up for both my mons, and I'll just go for Fire Punch and Thunder Shock, or which is sweet, so. And that does it. Double battles are fun, especially in Pokemon Gen 4, since those Eternal Forests and many other places you have to team up with people, so that's a good place to train as well. So Metal Powder, just $5 that's there's something stuff 50. Not a lot of money actually. Just buy Pokeballs, 6 of them. You can buy Super Potion as well. Buy 1 Super Potion and 1 Potion and 1 Pokeball. Let's continue. I guess we'll take on gym now, and we'll call it an episode then. So I'll just keep typhus in the front and go take on the gym. So yeah, I'll take on these trainers, and typhus should be able to absolutely destroy them. I'll just go for the reservist. This is a level 11 and maybe it has some strong moves. Ooh, that's dangerous. I think I should switch. Uh, I'll switch to color change. Will make it a water type, so that will reduce the damage, and I'll heal up again. The mind reader. I hope it doesn't have sacred fire. I mean, sheer cold or guillotine or fissure. So Jasmine actually was quite useful there. And it's good level. Ringle, and I'll continue with Jasmine. Thundershock Circle is quite effective. Yep. We should have made a different sound for quad effective, like in. Okay, are these gyms type team? And we just had three water types. And Markib didn't die and used muddy water. Actually we are water type. So color change actually coming in useful. And once it gets to an Ampharos, it'll be super strong. Along with Typhlosion, so it's kind of a Gen 2 team for me now. Even Butterfree can be found in gold and silver, hard gold and silver. I wonder why they didn't continue the following Pokemon after hard gold. Quite a interesting feature. So I think if it's water type gym, I don't think the randomization does anything about the gym typings, but just keeping Flappy in front. And it send out a Slaking. This is dangerous. I just go out for Thunder. Okay, it's both sides. That did nothing. Slaking is super strong. I think we'll go for Shadow Punch, so I'll go out to Timmy. That's smart play. And imagine a Slaking singing. Okay, I should have not done that. I should have not attacked. Okay, use attract. Anyways, so I'll just switch back to Jasmine. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh, got earthquake. Shit. And I might actually lose here. But I'll go to Jive. Earthquake can also kill my Typhlosion. Let's hope never. Oh, this is not good. This is definitely not good. I hope it gets paralyzed. I should have gone to Typhlosion actually. Okay, that's it. I think that's the game. Oh god, I can't believe it outspread still after being. Okay, I think Sacred Fire is the strongest, so let's hope for some chip damage on this. That's all we can hope for. And it just put up the sleep, so let's. Yep, this is not good. Luckily we got the paralysis, so I can just get some chip damage on it. That's super effective, so we are basically losing everyone. Hyperfang, hopefully it kills, it doesn't, and attract. I guess I have to sack him off too. Oh, it died. Oh, I've never been proud of a Zigzagoon ever before. and we just lost our all entire team, which is quite heartbreaking. Right before the gym leader as well, so I don't think I am going to take on the gym leader. So yeah, we are completely destroyed. I can't believe we lost Typhlosion to a crit. I think if it would not have been a critical hit, we would have lived it. But now I have only Butterfree and Zigzagoon. So time to put them in the red box. Oh, I'm very disappointed. Uh, I don't think I should name box 1 that. Box 14 will be named the dead box, and I honestly didn't think we'll have these many deaths already, but Slaking is just too strong, and maybe it did have huge power as that I was talking about. Oh, that this really sucks. Two absolutely beast monsters, and as I said, didn't expect Zigzagoon to beat it now. Have to train it to be much stronger, and now the game is actually going to be quite a struggle. I guess I should have switched out to Typhlosion instead of Laffy. So I think there's an encounter here. Okay, there's an item here. Hopefully it's a lucky egg or a master bug. Revival orb, which is useless. And I think I'll get my encounters, and then we'll call it an episode. So this is the next encounter here. There's an item, we'll go for the item. 9 tails, that's a great replacement for the Typhlosion. I just missed. I mean, just lost. Hopefully Uproar doesn't kill, and it doesn't. And I should have not gone for Uproar. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Oh god. It's got blast burn. So if I go to Jai, I'll lose fire. I guess I should run. Or maybe throw a ball. No, we don't. Oh, we lost Zigzagoon as well. That's absolutely disappointing. Oh god. If it actually landed that, then it's absolutely bad luck I'm having here. I have to actually deposit Zigzagoon as well. This is a really terrible second episode. Because I don't know where it went actually from. Yeah. Actually, there's another encounter place where we usually get only this much. That's the rock tunnel, I believe. No, that's in Gen 1. Oh god. If it has a fire type, I think we lose here. It's a go by, luckily. Oh god. Oh my god. It's just self-destructive. For it. I don't have any. Oh, I didn't. That's a bug, I think. Let's use the situation. Flash fire is helped out as well. Luckily, I don't think. Luckily, and we got a crit. That was another risky play. I think I'm just going to train up Butterfree till level maybe 25. Oh god. I'm going to get the encounter anyway. What total? Never know what we'll have. Just go for Mega Horn and oop. That sucks. I think we lose here. Accuracy drops are the worst and I got only 3 potions. Okay. We're doing some damage. Okay. That could have been worse. And we learned String Shot, which is useless. And earning some money as well. So I don't want to waste the potion for 3 HP and I think he doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there's an item here I think. Please be something good. Rare candy. That can be eventually quite good. So I'm not disappointed about that. So there's another item here. Never melt ice. I think. No, I don't think that's there for other. I haven't encountered Wish Cache. So I think that should be a. Hopefully it doesn't kill. Yes. Bubble Beam should not do much. And I really need this one, so I hope we catch it. 1, 2, 3, and it stays. Luckily we have another one now. Finally. We'll just call this the comeback mod. I think Wish Cache will be amazing for us. It has a quad weakness, which should not be a problem since it's grass and grass can be taken out by Jive. So I'll think let's just go to Rustboro and heal up, and then that's it I think for this episode. Oh, luckily that guy didn't see me, otherwise I would have to battle him. Oh no, I have not battled him. Still not over guys, still risky. Right, it will have a electric type move. I think this was a bad idea. Okay. What does it have? I'm going to heal. Hopefully it doesn't have anything to hit me. Oh god. Okay, it's reducing its attack. And I think it'll go for superpower. Hopefully it does not go for electric type attack. Okay, superpower won't do anything. Literally did 1 damage. And defense is also fine. Hopefully this kills. Yes. There's still 2 more mons actually. Unknown, that will be. That's not a much problem. Signal beam should kill actually. And it does. Aeroblast. I'm definitely teaching that. String Shot is not needed. For now, my move might be handy. Sometime. Net. Okay. I was. Oops, that was a mistake and Meteor Mash. Okay. Aeroblast. Yes, I missed. Oh god. Luckily I got an insane straight on Jive. 345 SP. Sounds been a quite long episode. Oh god, why am I skipping? I'm feeling quite risky, especially after being absolutely destroyed at the gym trainers. They should have just skipped it, and I'm just running from all these malls. Yeah, so heal up, and god, this was a terrible episode. Right before the gym leader actually. It wasn't even the gym leader. So yeah, that's it for this episode. We just have 2 months now. We had 6, we lost 5, which sucks. So yeah, if you like the episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and this next episode will come on Friday. So hit the like, and this is Fappy Doops signing off.